Hello, I'm Leigh from Diecast Legends, and today I'm going to take you through a new Spark delivery that we've just received. There's several exciting new releases on it in both 1/43 and 1/18 scale. This is the Aston Martin DBR1 that Jim Clark and Roy Salvadori shared to place third in the 1960 Le Mans 24 Hours. And then this is the original top Gear Stig Perry McCarthy, his 1992 Andrea Moda Formula 1 car. And then there's John Watson's 1976 Penske as well. Moving on to 1/18 scale, we've got last year's DTM Aston Martins and a selection of GT cars from last year's Le Mans 24 Hours. Then this is the hero model on the delivery. It's the Lewis Hamilton 2019 World Championship winning special, his second place car for the American Grand Prix. And you can tell by how many we've ordered that we expect this one to be a very big deal with collectors. Then we finish with Jim Clark as we started. This is the Scots 1965 British Grand Prix winning Lotus 33, 1965 also being the year of his second and final Formula 1 World Championship. Right, let's get these models into the shop and examine them in a bit more detail. We'll start with what I said was the most exciting model on the delivery, which is the 1/18 special commemorating Lewis Hamilton winning the 2019 Formula 1 World Championship. The special has his second place Mercedes from the American Grand Prix sitting on the reserve parking for 2019 World Champion platform that he parked on in Parc Ferme after the race. Also included are several accessories, including the World Champion board that he pulled up in front of, as well as two celebratory pit boards that his Mercedes team made up, one commemorating his title success and one celebrating the first time in Formula 1 history that a team had won 6 consecutive Drivers' and Constructors' Championship doubles. Finally, there are the trophies that the team won in the race. You get all this for £154.99, which is only £5 more than the price of a standard Spark 1/18 replica, so this special really does represent excellent value for money. Next in 1/18 we have 3 classic race cars, 2 Formula 1 cars and 1 endurance racer. The 2 Formula 1 cars are both World Championship winners. We have Jim Clark's 1965 Lotus 33 and Jack Brabham's 1966 Brabham BT19. Jim Clark dominated the 1965 Formula 1 season, winning 6 of the first 7 races, only missing the Monaco Grand Prix because he was busy winning the Indy 500 instead. 1965 was the season of his second and final World Championship. In 1966, Jack Brabham won 4 consecutive races in the middle of the season, which set himself up for his third and final world title. As you would expect from Spark, the detailing on these models is very intricate indeed. I'm particularly impressed by the fine mesh detailing over the engine on the Clark car, and things like the wiring and the intricate exhaust pipes are a joy to behold as well. The endurance racer is the Ford Mirage that Jacky, Ickx and Dick Thompson took to victory in the 1967 running of the Spa 1000 kilometres, finished in the iconic Gulf colours. Next up we have 4 modern subjects in 1/18 scale, which are all from the 2019 Le Mans 24 Hours. We have the number 63 Corvette of Jan Magnussen, Antonio Garcia and Mike Rockenfeller. The number 93 Porsche that finished third in the GTE Pro class as driven by Patrick Pilet, Earl Bamber and Nick Tandy. Then there's the number 95 Aston Martin Vantage that took pole position in the GTA Pro class in the hands of Nicky Tim, Marco Sorensen and Darren Turner. And finally, there's the Porsche Art car that took victory in the GT Am class that was driven by Jörg Bergmeister, Patrick Lindsay and Egidio Perfetti. All of these models are sealed body shell replicas, as all of Spark's models are, but that means you don't have any clunky shut lines interrupting the beautiful paintwork. Finally in 1/18 scale, we have the pair of Aston Martin Vantages that raced in the 2019 DTM Championship, which look absolutely stunning. Aston Martin didn't have the most successful season in the DTM last year, but the brand is still universally celebrated both in the UK and across the rest of the world, so these models have gone down very well indeed with collectors, and we only have a couple of each left in stock after fulfilling our customer pre-orders. Moving on to 1/43 scale, we have 3 classic Formula 1 cars. Going chronologically, we first have John Watson's 1976 Penske PC3. 1976 was the year of Penske's only victory in Formula 1, which was at the Austrian Grand Prix. Here Spark has modelled the car from the South African Grand Prix, where Watson finished 5th, where it ran with the tall air box. Then we have the Ensign N179 that Patrick Gaillard drove in the 1979 British Grand Prix. And finally, we have Perry McCarthy's 1992 Andrea Moda, which, as I touched on in the introduction, Perry McCarthy was the original Top Gear Stig. We finished with a selection of 1/43 race and rally cars. Again, going chronologically, we have the number 7 Aston Martin DBR1 that was entered by the Ogier Cost team in the 1960 Le Mans 24 Hours. This the car that Jim Clark and Roy Salvadori took to a 3rd place finish. Then we have the pair of Kouros-liveried Saubers from the 1987 Le Mans 24 Hours. The number 61 car was driven by Henri Pescarolo, Mike Thackwell and Hideki Okada. And the number 62 was driven by Johnny Dumfries, Chip Ganassi and Mike Thackwell. Finally, taking us right up to the modern era, we have Sebastien Ogier's Toyota from the 2020 running of the Monte Carlo Rally. All of these Spark models are available to view and buy on our website now at www.diecastlegends.com. The 118s cost $149.99 each and the 143s have an RRP of $59.99 each. Also on our website, you can sign up to our Diecast email bulletins by clicking on the dark blue box in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. You're welcome to come and visit us at our premises in Guildford. We're on the Quadrant Park Industrial Estate. Just put GU3 1LU into your sat-nav. If you'd like to receive our mail order catalogues, just give us a call on 01483 407 555 and we'll send one of those out to you. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please click on the subscribe link below. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.